And then I swear to God, I want to make it be known that like I'm not doing no more talking. I'm gone off this internet. I think I'm gone for the rest of the year. I swear to God, I ain't talking. I ain't got shit else to say. Contracted to do this podcast shit, unfortunately, but I ain't posting no more shit. I'm not posting no fits. So I'm deleting the apps off my phone. Swear to God, I'm not tweeting. I'm minding my fucking business, twin. I understand.
Well, well, well. That boy Lil Yachty said he's done. Finito. I'm out of here for the rest of the year with this internet shit. Now, this is a hip hop channel, so I felt like I wanted to give my 2 cents on this shit. I find it interesting because Yachty, at least for the past like week, seems to have been getting some backlash. A lot of people in the comments, Twitter, all that shit, Instagram. A lot of people are coming for Yachty's neck because, he said some comments, especially about the New York fashion thing. I'm from New York, so when he said that, I was like...
And in my Cash Cobain interview podcast for a safe place, there was a conversation about people getting fly, and I made a comment about the Bronx. I think something that upset people. People brought up Mapleton and whatever, but I just wanna, and I'm only talking about this because I was going through some of my clothes and I seen this New York jacket, right? And it made me think. It made me think about New York and people from New York. And when I think about the history, like trends and shit. Not the history, because if you go back in a certain time, it's for sure New York. But if you think about lately, right? Trends come from Atlanta. Make the joke about me being from Mapleton or whatever. That's cool. For real, ask what I'm confused. Like I first off, I love New York. I got nothing but love for New York. I think a lot of the flyest people in the world were born in New York. And LA don't try and get in this. I saw LA trying to. I'm telling you, bro. When it comes to the flyest, trend-setting people, it's Atlanta. You can argue with your mama. You argue with your daddy. I see people from LA trying to get in the conversation. High socks and chinos. Chill. Atlanta. Alright? Flies, trendsetters, everything is Atlanta. 2005 Gucci jacket, by the way, Tom Ford. But, Atlanta.
Now, he did retract, though. He went on Instagram Live today. He took back what he said, or basically, like, put more context to it of what he truly meant. He didn't really mean it that way, so I'll show you guys that clip, and I'll put in the bottom when you can skip back to me talking about it.
But I see how I come out, like, it look as if I'm speaking on all New York, you know? And I who really be in New York. I love New York. And I hate it. It was on my spirit that, like, it even felt like I would think that that's how I feel about New York fashion.
Yeah.
Because New York fashion inspires me, to even the way I step in my life,
Yeah.
So I gotta come back and I gotta make sure that I clear my words because I hate to even. I don't even want in New York to even feel like that's what I feel, because I respect New York fashion.
Yeah.
And I respect in New York and the women in New York because it's like all around. I'm not copping please at all. No, I'm not copping please. It's just I didn't mean that. I'm a man, so like, I come and be like, nah, I didn't mean what I said. What I said is not what I
What you
intended.
mean? I feel like people took what you said out of context, but I feel like they only took it out of context because of the shit that's going on with the prior to you even saying that or that clip even coming out, it was some shit going on with like New York and Atlanta that some Twitter started. You feel me? It was like a debate about like, who get fly the South or New York and shit like that. So I just think it
But
was
I
like wrong
stand
timing.
on what
You
I
feel me?
say about, I stand on what I say about culture, about
Yeah.
Atlanta and the culture. That's that's how I feel. I stand on that, and I'm gonna stand on
I
that
mean, that's
until
your
the day
city.
I
You
die.
supposed to stand on that. Everybody think they city fly, man. We got all type of people coming into the conversation saying, "Yo, look at my city. Look at my city." Like, we the flyers. We the flyers. It's like, come on, man. New York is the mecca of getting fly. Like, this is where everybody come to get fly, bro. It ain't no fashion weeks It's Fashion Week in Paris, New York, and Milan and all that. But this is where it's Fashion Week at. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
In the States, like this is where it really go down at, where it
Now
really
that's
count.
now that's a fact.
You feel me?
That's a fact. That's the only reason that I even hate that these comments came out the way they did, because I didn't mean that. That's not what I meant. I was talking to a specific demographic of New York niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Um, and I don't never retract. I've never retracted a statement in my life.
Don't. You heard? Don't
But
ever
yeah,
retract shit you say,
nah,
man. You
but
said it. You
I
feel
got too
me?
much respect for the niggas that came before me. You know what I'm saying? Especially in fashion, because I got so much love for niggas in the history of this fashion music shit. You know what I'm saying? And they all, most of them, not all, but most of them come from New York. And where I'm from, when you say some shit or you do some shit that was lame or that wasn't right, nigga, you make it right. You feel me? And that's it, really. I mean, I couldn't go on and not make it right because I care too much about fashion.
So yeah, basically, he didn't want the whole damn state of New York coming for him. You feel me? So I get it. I get that part. And Yachty stay in New York. Like, he ain't lying when he says he loves New York. He even lived in New York for a little bit. But yeah, that what you said, you gotta understand, is a little crazy, boy. Us New York, yo, we don't play when it comes to that shit. Like, the comments though, they destroying him, bro. Like, I understand why he would want to delete these apps off his phone and shit, but bro, you're a public figure, bro. Like, you gotta understand, like, you're under a microscope. Everything you say will be used against you in the court of law. Like, you feel me? Any comment you make, and he has a podcast. He was on a podcast with Andrew Schultz. Like, people are always gonna take shit out of context. But look at these comments that people are saying, bro. Because, you know, some people are saying, like, yo, you soft. Like, you talking about you want to get off the internet. And mind you, the whole Caribou shit, he went on Instagram Live the other day to address it. Bro, that was the lamest addressing I've ever seen, bro. My man said, like, no words. He didn't say nothing about it. He barely had anything to say. He was on some, yeah, you know, I got nothing bad to say about Caribou. Like, I wish her nothing but the best, but she's no longer part of the Concrete team. Like, that's pretty much all he said. Like, bro, you, what? We wanted to hear from the boss, the top guy. Like, what happened, bro? Maybe it's none of our business at the end of the day, but you already know we're gonna speculate all that shit. But that response was lame, bro. That's really all you had to say? Like, Caribou is not the Draymond Green of y'all squad. Like, Caribou is not the glue, the heart of the Concrete team, bro. Like, what? Like, Yachty be doing. My man said, I noticed Yachty really lets the internet in his head way too much. And this low-key isn't the first time he's involved with some internet trolls or, you know, controversy and all this bullshit, and he always has to address it. Yeah, my man said, that's how you know he about to stay right here on the internet. Do you believe it? Do you believe that boat is getting off the gram for the rest of the year? Because now that he said that, and then you don't, you know, go MIA for the year, you was capping. Bro, gonna be back next week riding Drake again. I'm sure we can't sleep after this, gang. Bro for real said, nobody hit me up or you're blocked. Yachty gotta ghost us and drop new music. Rappers always say this shit. I wonder what Cardi's doing right now. What the fuck? Nobody gives a flying fuck button. Yo, nah, these comments are, who asked? No more meat riding Drake posts. I swear to God, if this shit is more Cara album promo, word. Because that's another thing. Like, the way he addressed that Caribou situation, it felt like rehearsed. Like, it felt like he scripted that. Like, he couldn't really say too much bad about her because there's really no, she's still with Concrete team, or there's no bad blood. Like, you feel me? He didn't really say too much. So that's why it makes me believe that it's just album promo. It's just marketing. They were probably in the room laughing, giggling when all that shit was going down. Caribou was probably in the other room when Yachty made that Instagram Live talking about she no longer with Concrete. Please be album promo. We never wanted you on here, Lil Bro. He'll be back on Sunday. But at the same time, I kind of feel him, bro. Like, if you're gonna just get a bunch of people just hating or talking shit, or, you know, taking shit out of context from what you say, that is probably annoying. I ain't gonna lie, that probably does suck. But you do sound kind of soft, fam. Like, you know, you can always turn off the comments, right? I'm just saying. He's like, I ain't posting no more fit pics. Fuck y'all, man. I'm done. I ain't posting none of that shit. Jersey ain't texting back yet. Oh, man. Yeah. I see somebody get tight because Yachty said that he just heard the Black album, like, recently. Jay-Z shit. But he been said that about Biggie and all that coming up. Like, he didn't listen to no New York rappers really growing up. So that I'm not even mad about that. Even though the Black album is a classic. But, yeah, man. Let me know in the comments if you truly think that Boat is out of here for the rest of the year, fam. Let me know. And I'll check you guys in the next video. Peace.